Welcome to this edition of the Phil Taylor Jones Show. We're coming to you from hot, sunny California, as we always do. But it's hot today, folks. Heat wave has come back. Having nutty weather. Anyway, I'm Phil Taylor Jones, your host, and let's talk about a few things on this wonderful trip together through the world of craziness we live in. Well, you know, we've had a nice little reprieve for the last week with the Olympics being at the forefront. There's a week left of that, and then we get into this nutty, crazy mess that we were in before the Olympics came, and that's this Decision 16. You know, as I do finally get a few tidbits here and there between watching the sporting events, it's an ever-present cavalcade of crap. From the bitchery Clinton, they're trying to find more emails, and they're trying to find some crookedness within the Clinton Foundation, and we know that there's plenty of it there. And then on the Republican side with Donald, the orange-haired chook, Trump, this guy, I think he's just going off the rails. I mean, I've never seen such a nut. Now he's on this media kick. The media's against him. It's not so much bitchery Clinton, it's the media that's trying to tear him down. They're just trying to destroy me. Everything I say, they're trying to destroy me. Well, yeah, we know that the news media is a bunch of crap. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. But hey, orange-haired chook, Donald, maybe you shouldn't be such a goofball. Maybe you should guard well what you say, because, you know, as our grandmother used to say, nothing will ruin you but your big mouth, and yours is as wide as the Grand Canyon, pal. I mean, the things that you say, you know, nobody's making up things on you all the time. It's some of the stuff that just comes out of your mouth. It's just stupid. Like the New York Times, I guess, wrote up a piece on him, and now he wants to ban the New York Times. This guy wants to ban everything. You know, why don't you ban yourself? You're an idiot. I don't know. You know, the more I look at these two, the more I feel really sorry for our country. You know, because if we got to depend on these two to pull us through anything, fat chance we ain't getting there. You got a blonde-haired crook that needs to be in the jailhouse, and then you got an orange-haired chook that needs to be in the nut house. And this is what we're depending on to pull us through. They're coming up with these asinine plans for finances. People are saying, or economists are saying, that the orange-haired chook's plan is going to put us that much more in debt, trillion-dollar-wise. And the bitchery Clinton, hers is going to do the same thing, and none of their plans are absolutely sound. I'm just waiting for both of them to implode, and then we can get Jill Stein in there to be our president. I don't want this Johnson guy. That guy is a kook. I put him in there with the bitchery Clinton and Donald, the orange-haired chook. He's just as much of a nut as they are. Jill Stein, I'd like to see her get in there and see what she can do. You know, she seems to be the only kind of run-of-the-mill politician of yesteryear, you know, that has some common sense and can get in there and do something. You know, if she can take something off the table, she can get better trade or a better economy going or something. You know, like when Ronald Reagan took office, he, you know, with his Reaganomics, he helped us out. You know, financially speaking, he made up a nice surplus, and shoot, I was making money hand over fist when Reagan was in there. The Reaganomics was working, Jack. But ever since he's been gone, it's been right down the crapper. And I don't know about you, but I am sick of Republicans and their crap. Because if they don't like this chook, this orange-haired chook, then get rid of his ass. Why are you procrastinating? Get rid of him. Some hooker crook. And you Democrats, if you don't like the bitchery Clinton, get rid of her. But no, you went through painstaking processes to keep her. You froze out Sanders. You froze out all the other, contenders. You wanted her, so now you wanted her. You're stuck with her. And the Republicans really didn't want this orange-haired chook they got, but they got stuck with him. But I don't see any good end coming to this country with either one of those two in there. They are sad. They are. The bitchery Clinton, she's just a conniving jackass. And this Trump fella, he's insane. I think he's cracking up. I think he's going to implode before November even gets here. Because, I'm looking at him and saying, what's the matter with you, pal? You look like you're about to crack up. All of this asinine, crazy stuff that he comes up with, and they're talking about they want him to, kind of put a bridle on his tongue. He's not going to do that. He's a pompous ass. And pompous asses, they never do what somebody else feels is safe to do. They're just going to espouse their own rhetoric and their own garbage until nobody likes him anymore. But this guy's lucky. He's got a lot of people that follow him. And as he said, he could walk outside the Trump Tower and shoot somebody, and he'd still have all his followers. Hey, if that's what they want to follow, that's up to them. I don't follow him. I don't follow the bitchery Clinton. In my opinion, none of them ain't worth a damn. So, again, I implore you folks that are sitting straddle the fence wondering what to do. Should I vote for the blonde-haired crook, or should I vote for the orange-haired chook? I don't want to vote for either one of them. There is Dr. Jill Stein. Go to her website, jill2016.com, and look at what she has to offer. They're trying to still get on the ballot, so I think there's activities. I think it was I went there some months ago and signed up when I first heard the news about her. I went there and I put my name on there, the petition to get them on that debate stage. So check her out. There is an alternative. Don't let anybody tell you there's not. That Johnson guy, like I said, he's a goofball. Stay away from that guy. He's he's a nut. Just like them other two. So there is a choice. Dr. Jill Stein will be keeping you informed as to what's going on with her. I haven't heard the pollings, but at last I heard she was 7% catching up with this Johnson fellow. I hope she catches him and passes him, and then is nipping at the heels of the blonde crook and the orange-haired chook. What do you got,
Well, it happened kind of coincidentally. I was just wanting to mention that about a few moments before you said, or a few moments after, I forget which, you said that you signed in with her. You received an email from Jill Stein that said, "Thank you for signing."
Mm-hmm. So there is a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of good stuff with Jill Stein. They had their convention. Sorrowful to say, there was only a handful of people there, not even a fraction as huge as the DNC and the RNC. But as far as the sincerity and the heartfelt, speeches and what have you, it surpassed both of those slimy conventions far and away. So Jill Stein, I follow her, I'm with her, and I believe she can make our country great again. So Jill Stein, 2016, go there. And not only go there, but become active. We thank you very much for joining the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Oh, did you want to say something? I thought I did say something about you.
That was just about the email.
About the emails.
Well,
hey, don't be exposing my emails.
Now
I got to go and erase it.
I just also wanted to say that we did actually tune into the convention to watch it, and the people were genuine. They weren't trying to get the crowd excited. The crowd was excited. They did a little bit of coercing and everything, but just the way they spoke, the jokes they had were actually funny. Mm-hmm. They were just totally really genuine, and they really wanted to get Jill in there. And Jill herself had a very great speech, and she's a great person. You got to check out her site, like we said, jill2016.com, and check out her events and sign up with her. And she's the only And then some people say the only one that can save us. I'm not going to say it like that because I don't believe in a savior either. But she's one of the only people that we believe in that can possibly try to do something.
In there, make a difference. Work both sides of the aisle.
The other two, all hope is lost. And that's all I got to say about that. Quote Mr. The fella from Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Yeah, well, I don't want to spend any more time on these two chooks, or the blonde-haired crook and the orange-haired chook. I don't want to spend more time on them jackasses. So, anyway, Jill Stein 2016, go there, make a statement, and hopefully we can get her in there and make our country be what it was. Because as she says, it's in our hands. Take care, stay safe, increase the peace and dump the hate, and we'll see you next time on the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Bye-bye now.